what does it actually look like when you're saying, hey, we could help so many different type of people, but we need to actually reach out to people in some way or bring them in some way. What are some of the ways that you do that?
So there can be a variety of those ways. And as far as partnerships, like we're always open to any questions when it comes to partnerships.
Yeah.
We've grown and evolved a lot as partnerships. So it can look a lot of different ways, but it kind of goes back to like what is an alignment with me and what is an alignment with Julie. So for example, it could be an alignment for me to do outreach on LinkedIn because I don't mind doing it, right? It's pretty easy, it's pretty simple, or when I feel inspired to create content, then to do it. Now, Julie's approach may be completely different. So what we have done, what has worked for us is being like, okay, what is an alignment for us? And then what are those KPIs we want to set for that? And then running with that. So we're both still doing something just in our own way. And we respect each other to know that we both have a very different process, but we're still driving towards the same result. We're still driving towards the same goals. It just is going to look a little bit different, and there's no like judgment or you got to follow my way or we got to do this. Or and then if it's like cold email or email campaigns, then a lot of times we tackle it differently. I'm always first draft, Julie's second draft, because that's how we operate. So we know that about each other because we've worked with each other. We know like what each other's strengths are and which other like what we prefer and what we don't prefer.
And I think one of the things that Emily normally tells people when we get on calls with them is like, we are yin and yang. We are almost like perfectly opposite in every way, which it's so beautiful. And it's also given us the opportunity to deepen our communication. And so by deepening our communication with each other, we're also best friends. So being best friends, being business partners, and all of the things that we do. So we talk about everything, right? And so we get to just cultivate this level of like communication. And it's not always easy. It is not always easy. We have had some, literally just within this last couple of months, we've had times where we're like seriously, where we're like, we don't know how we're going to come out on the other end of this. We know we're going to be stronger for it, but are we still going to be as close as we are? Are we still going to have the business? We've had to have that conversation. And it's just, I think for both of us, it's just this embodying the deep level of work that we've both done and knowing that it's okay to move through seasons and be this way or that way. And it's sometimes nothing is really permanent, right? So it's just honoring like where we're at, whether that's in like outreach, like Emily said. And I think Emily's made this comment several times where she's an idea generator. She generates these beautiful, amazing ideas. And I'm this like, okay, let's try it. Like I would say probably 80 to 90% of the time, I'm like, okay, let's try it. There are times where I'm like, nope, not doing that, right? And but if it's out of, I don't think we've ever had the conversation. I think it's always just been an understanding where if it's out of alignment for one of us, no questions asked. It's just, it's out.